Ted Cruz lays groundwork for presidential run. Didn't this guy run for president once before? How was he able to do that? Let me ask you, how can a Canadian citizen run for U.S. president? I ask that question and people lose their minds. The reason Mr. Constitutional expert Ted Cruz is running because he is counting on the total ignorance of the American people to say anything about the fact that he was born a Canadian citizen. You say, well, you don't understand. He's got an American citizen mother. Yeah, and a Cuban citizen father, which means at birth, this man has, well, number one, he was born a Canadian citizen. Number two, he has ties to Cuba citizenship through his father. Three, he has ties to United States citizenship through his mother. Isn't that interesting? We say, well, that sounds so diverse. Unfortunately, the Constitution says otherwise. The Constitution says no person except a natural-born citizen. Now, you say, well, it doesn't say natural-born U.S. citizen. Right. A natural-born citizen or a citizen of the United States at the time of the adoption of this Constitution shall be eligible for the office of president. Natural-born citizen means both parents are U.S. citizens at the time of that person's birth. Why? Again, people are blowing their brains out on this. They don't understand it. They don't want to understand it. They don't want to be told what to do, who to vote for. And that's what Ted Cruz and the ilk like him, who are running for office like this, who are not constitutionally qualified, they're counting on your attitude and your surrender to emotion and refusal to hold somebody accountable to the Constitution. A natural-born citizen has to have both parents, U.S. citizens. That's what makes a natural-born citizen. If you don't have that, you are a naturalized citizen. There is a difference. Why did they do this? Why did the founders require this? Because of allegiance. When our founders, who are all born British subjects to the King of England, were born when they created the Constitution, when they outlined who could be president, they wanted to eliminate allegiance to other countries by birth. That's why they required them to be natural-born citizens. So you don't have the mess that Ted Cruz brings. Do you understand that? No, you don't. You don't want to be told who you can vote for, who can run. And that's just sad. Folks, the Constitution was written for that specific reason. This particular Article 2, Section 1 clause is for our protection. At least it eliminates allegiance at birth to other countries. Do you understand that? Probably not. It doesn't matter. That's what the Constitution says. That's the way it is. Thanks for listening.